Welcome everyone to our fourth and final edition of our Connections High Holy Day program. I hope everyone watching and listening had an easy fast. Well, Neil has recited to make our final supplications as we stand before the gates of heaven, as they close before the seal of judgment is placed in the book of life. The toughest challenge in life is not just about doing things right, but it's also about doing the right thing. It is the ethics behind doing the right thing that ultimately determines whether our achievements are valued. With the fast concluded and our hearts and minds purified by the Yom Kippur experience, we are now conditioned to make the changes we know are needed to make our lives count more than ever. As we submit our final affirmation of our faith in the Almighty and inwardly make our final appeal for a good year, one of health, freedom, financial security, and positive family experiences, I hope that through our Connection series in this extraordinary year, we have all learned to appreciate more than ever the importance of belonging to our community in the year 5781 and beyond. Wishing you and yours a Gemach Sumatova to be sealed in the book of life and a year of blessings for all.
On page 35, we will sing a few of the concluding tefillot, a few of the concluding prayers from Neila. The first one, it's important to know, we're going to sing Zochreinu L'chaim. And we change a word at Neila. We change the word in the middle. Instead of saying we should be written in the book of life, we should now be sealed. V'chotmeinu. Zochreinu L'chaim, melech chofetz b'chaim, melech chofetz b'chaim, v'chosmeinu b'sefer achayim, lemancho Elohim chayim.
You may have ended your fast, but we are still fasting, and we're in our Shule. The Shule is empty of all of you who should be here, but it is filled with our tefillot. It is filled with tefillot from the many years. The walls are saturated with the tefillot of our congregation, of your tefillot. And now, while a few of us are still fasting over here, extending our fast, we're also extending that sense of Neila and saying to Hashem, keep those gates open just a little bit longer. For now is the time, the day is declining, the sun has set, but our prayers can still be heard. The Sharei Shamayim, the gates of heaven remain open, and that's in the tefillah we're about to say on page 35. We also say the popular refrain of Kel Melech, which is part of the Slichot, and that will then be followed on page 36 with the next tefillah.
Psach lanu shar be'es Neila shar ki fonoyim ein melech yoshev al kisei rachamim. Kemoi shekosu vayered Adonai be'onon vayisyatzei v'moishom vayikro v'shem Adonai 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 Eile rachum v'chanun erech apayim Rav chesed v'yemes, noitzer chesed lo alofim, noisei avoin v'fesha v'cheta v'nakeh. Ki atva Adonai tov v'solach v'rav chesed lechol ekoirecho.
And Avinu Malkeinu, that tefillah which is characterized, since Rosh Hashanah is characterized these days. Avinu, our Father, Malkeinu, our King, the dialectic of being human, the duality of being human. On one side, Anochi Alpha Ve'efer, we are just but dust and ashes. On the other, we are a little lower than the angels themselves. And Avinu Malkeinu embodies that. It embodies that duality of human beings. You could call it the tragic humanity, the tragic duality of being human. For we are just mortal. We are just made up of the dust. And that is why we appeal to God and saying, you are a king compared to that. But yet, Malkeinu, Avinu, you're also our Father. You are also somebody who recognizes that we have the capacity to rise and to achieve and to be our very best selves. So Avinu Malkeinu, God and King, Father and King, we recognize who we are and help us rise up to be the best that we can be. Bottom of page 37, the words that capture the imagination and really capture the emotion as well of the final service of Yom Kippur, of Neila, The immemorial words of Shema Yisrael, Hear, O Israel, hear our voices, and followed by Baruch Shem Kavod, followed by saying aloud, we bless God, and Hashem Hu Elokim, also immemorial words going all the way back to Mount Carmel in the Tanakh. God, Hashem, He is our King.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchusay Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchusay Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchusay Le'olam Va'ed. Adonai Hu Elohim, 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 Adonai Hu Elohim. Candle went out.
Havdalah, page 38. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei meorei ha'esh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol, ben ol lechoshech, ben Yisrael amim, ben yom hashvihi l'sheshet yemei ha'maseh, Baruch atah Adonai, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Hope. Hope is the one gift that Judaism, at least one of the gifts you could say, that Judaism has given to the world. We are the eternal people of hope. We hoped despite Egypt. We hoped despite the expulsions from Spain. We hoped despite the pogroms. We hoped despite the Holocaust. And we hoped and we created a state of Israel. Hope isn't the same as optimism. It isn't just about thinking, well, if I think positively enough, it's going to happen. If I will it enough, it will happen. Hope is based on experience. And it is based on faith. And it is based on hard work. And it is based on human ingenuity. Hope is what will carry us into the future. Hope is our gift to the world. Hope is something that we need to all carry in our hearts as we face and continue to face this difficult time in humanity's, in the experience of humanity, and certainly in our lifetimes. Hatikva, the hope of Israel, is the hope that we will that you will surely carry with you into the year 5781. Hashem, make our hopes come to fruition.
Kolot balev afenima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ulefate mizrach kadima. Sophia, oh, love the tikvateinu, hatikva bashno להיות אלפיים, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון ירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון ירושלים.
תקיע גדולה.
לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים, לשנה הבאה בירושלים. שיין 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 בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבאה בירושלים. Oh yeah.